if you're not looking at this pile of stuff right here and you don't see a pile of money, then I don't know what you're looking at, right? A way to save money. Are you still confused? Does the title help? Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. I am Wiggles, and this is Casual Aquatics. So I just showed you a clip saying if you don't see money here, what are you thinking? I don't know what you're seeing. Well, it's more deeper than that, okay? The subject is very deep, if you get my drift. What I just showed you was a bunch of leaf litter and stuff like that collected from a natural body of water. It was at a pond, but you can do this at a river, a lake, a creek, stuff like that. And my whole purpose of this is to create a tank for oscopods and smaller little critters that can feed your fish. Everything here only took effort and energy and some time of collecting, and we're gonna make resurrection jars and let nature provide some substance to start food cultures for my fish so that I can then breed them and sell them, earning $1. We'll jump in a minute, folks. And what are you going to need for this? Well, you're going to need some leaf litter that's seasoned out of a lake or a body of water, and you're going to need some jars, and you're going to need your dogs to stay out of it. And then from there, I'm literally going to take this bucket of stuff and I'm going to pretty much drain it of the water for a minute, or I'm going to collect out the leaf litter and I'm going to separate it between these two jars. And I might create another one too, I just got to find the jar. But you separate it between jars. You put some of it in each jar, and then I'm going to actually use the water to fill it back up. And you just set it in a window ledge. And over here, I got my plant grow out tank going on. I'm just going to stack them up there on top of that. And that's what we're going to do. And you observe them for a couple months or so. And days, but over months. And you'll eventually start to see all kinds of little critters that you can culture to feed your fish. Now, some are going to be bigger, some are going to be smaller. So you are going to want to separate depending on what you're trying to feed. It's all a process. And what is this, you say? It's green water. It's wild green water. And I got a jar up there that I was trying to start natural. But green water is an instant food for the tiniest fish fry. I got a small tank in the Harry Potter fish room that we are going to be trying to turn into a green water tank. So like I said, it's all a process. All these small steps work together, and this is just my idea or way to try to earn money to then buy food or save money on food and stuff like that. Hopefully breed fish, start cultures and stuff like that. And I wanted to show you a little video on it in my little process. So I'm literally just filtering this out, scooping some out. Try to get you a fine net or something that's going to, grab everything if you can help it. It's ideal that you also get some of the natural substrate, because little microbes or, living creatures are going to be living down in the substrate too. So I got all my leaf litter separated out of these buckets pretty much into these jars, and I might actually turn this container into one too, try a little side project. But now I'm going to equally distribute some of this pond water into them halfway, and then I'm going to fill it halfway full with fresh clean water. That is the goal. And then just set them up there and let them chill for a while. So here they are, set up and in the window. Now the sun's about to go down, so we ain't gonna see a whole lot, and you ain't gonna see a whole lot till it settles. I am gonna wait till tomorrow, and I will show you a clip of it tomorrow, and then it will probably be a week's time before I actually show an updated clip on this. I did also make my container. I don't know how long I'm gonna go with this one. what I'm gonna do with it. This, like I said, is gonna be solely a side included experiment, if you will. We shall see. So what's your thoughts though, real quick? Do you think we got anything? Yay or nay? Random scoops out of the pond. Hey, look at that, there's a scud in there. Man, I can't wait for this to clear up. I know I said I was gonna wait, but I already started seeing movement. But it's still a process. We'll get to that. We gotta let it all settle, clear up, see what's what, and we gotta like separate different animals from each other, or microbes and little tiny, you see that moving? Little tiny insects and whatnot. Alright everybody, this is the day after. Spoiler alert, you probably won't see nothing moving around, though I have already seen and technically collected some Daphne. I've seen scuds in the video before. There's others, I think some pest ones that, I don't know, we might go down that road that I'm going to need to avoid and whatnot. But no, this is great. This is it. I will say in this video, I did go ahead and take down my tub. I just collected the water, started a Daphne tank, and used the water in it, and then put the rest of the stuff outside. I didn't want the mosquito factor, so that's one thing. Look out for mosquito larvae. They're okay to feed to your fish, but if they hatch, you know, if they develop and then they can fly around, they could technically be harmful to you, you know, if they're carrying anything. But I'm going to wrap this up here. I don't want it to be too long, and we will do a part 2. Let me know all of your thoughts on this whole process. If you've tried it before, I just saw some little, yeah, you can barely see some little movement going on with the little bugs. But yeah, let me know your thoughts if you tried this, if you think it's a waste of time, if you think I'm actually going to save money this way, or what. And remember, folks, stay casual.